Hi, Gemini. This is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Gemini, this is your weekly reading for May the 6th through the 12th. This is a general reading, so just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, hadn't posted for a week or so. I had to take a break. I do have 5 children, and there's some schedule changes in my household. I do have some medical things as well. So I just needed to take some time out to better take care of everything. When I was meditating on your cards, Gemini, I feel like one of them was the Four of Swords came out quite a bit, and I feel like you and the Hermit did as well. So I feel like some of you are taking some spiritual time for yourself. I feel like some people might think you're a little bit out there when you go places. I feel like you like to tell people what you're working on or what you're doing. Some of you, if you're on like a spiritual quest or anything new that you're doing, and some people might look down on it or naysay it, especially if it's family. I kept hearing that you should take this time to heal your soul. You should be taking care of yourself, your mind, but don't spread yourself too thin. I also feel like you're going to be really busy because you could suffer burnout, especially Geminis. I also heard that someone you thought changed for the better is still just the same. They're still the same person that you thought they were good, thought they changed for the better, and they're still they're still not. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Magician. You have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. This is Mother's Day this week, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, no matter what kind of mother you are, no matter what you take care of. You have the Chariot on the bottom. What or who you take care of, I should say. And I say what because of fur babies and everything else. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Hangman. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands. I apologize for that. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles. With the Empress, you have the Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Wands, you have the Five of Wands. And the Magician, you have the Queen of Wands. What I was going to say is when this is Mother's Day week, so happy Mother's Day. But also, I feel like this is a touchy subject for a lot of reasons. Some people have a good relationship with their mother, some people don't. And it's one of those things with the readings, I felt like it's going to be one of those things that's going to be touched on. Some people are celebrating with their mother, some people aren't. It's going to be in the readings. It's going to be picked up on. I'm a mother of 5. I'm going to pick up on it. I don't have a good relationship with my mother though. So it's going to be really it's it's just energy that's going to be picked up on. I feel like for everybody it's going to be there. So if it's going to be an even mix, and I'm trying to touch on both subjects of it. So anyway, here we go. So you have the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this does have to do with work. If you're in a work situation, I feel like things are just you're just kind of hanging out and waiting to see what happens. I feel like you're perfecting something though. And and if some of you don't work, you could be just really working on a project and maybe you've hit a brick wall with it. Maybe you're in between careers or career paths. Maybe if you go to college, you're like in between majors, whatever this is for you. Or maybe you're just trying to figure what you want to do next. And this is very common with Gemini, right? We just never can figure out what we want. We just like to try everything. Next, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is all about that taking stock in what you've been doing and really seeing how he's in front of this garden. And I feel like whether this is a literal garden you're looking at or just taking stock and seeing what you've been doing with your progress, how you've been doing at this. Should you continue with this? Should you let it go? This can be in work, a relationship. Take it how it resonates for you. I feel like you're going to be victorious in this with that Six of Wands. You're going to see, well, maybe I should keep going with this. Maybe I should keep watering this garden. Maybe I'm not doing so bad, you're going to say. Next, you have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Again, positive things coming in for you. The Eight of Wands is all about positive news. It's about the end of stagnancy. So you begin with the Hangman with that, which is that hanging there, that hold up. And then the Eight of Wands comes in, which is that finally that forward movement. It's about a turnaround. It's that speed. And funny enough, I say that speed and that mouse has those flying tennis shoes on. I want to call them PF Flyers because of the Sandlot, because that's the only shoe I can think of. But I know there's another shoe that looks different like that. Next, you have the Empress and you have the Page of Pentacles. This can be something around Mother's Day, especially with the Empress. He has that Page of Pentacles on there with that to-do list. Maybe this is like, oh, I have to call my mom. I got to go do something for my mom. For those of you who do that type of thing. If you are the Empress and you are the mother, this can be something about you really just taking care of yourself. The Page of Pentacles is about an offering or something coming in for you. And because it's coming in, you just start to it's like you have a lot more to do because of the opportunities that you have. You are growing this new life with this Empress, you're nurturing this new idea. Whatever this garden, I say, with the Seven of Pentacles, well, now you're really nurturing it with that Empress card. And it's growing and it's becoming really abundant. And now you're like, well, now I need to get more stuff to take care of this. Now I need to get sprinklers and all the type of special equipment. Of course, it's metaphorically speaking. Maybe. But that's what I mean. For those of you who that's not associating Mother's Day or a mothering type of thing with. If you're starting something completely new, I feel like it's kind of a combination though of all those this week. Next, you have the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands. I feel like this is something that you are trying to get excited about. You want to start something new with this Page of Pentacles or Page of Wands, but there is conflict and competition. And that's can potentially hold you back sometimes. Next, you have the Magician. That's Gemini energy as well. Gemini Virgo energy. Maybe some of you have some Virgo in your chart. And you have the Queen of Wands. And I feel like you're really manifesting what you want. Even if you don't know what you want, you're just trying to pull down the feeling of what you want. And with that feeling, that Queen of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are trying to pull down just feeling happy, feeling confident, feeling bold, feeling assertive. You're just trying to manifest all those feelings, even if you don't even know what you want. Some of you might journal and you're trying to write those types of feelings in. But I think because you've been doing that and things are starting to take off a little bit, I feel like sorry, I say that a lot. I apologize. With that Empress card and the Magician, the confidence factor is more prevalent, I should say. Or you're open to having confidence. Because confidence isn't one of those things that is easy to just get, right? It just doesn't happen overnight. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman, you have the Eight of Swords on the bottom, and you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is really about following her intuition. It's about valuing her emotions. So you could be really following you could be where a Gemini sometimes lives in their head with that Eight of Swords. You could be really self-caring, taking care of yourself. When you feel like it's too much, or you need a break, or you feel like something's not right, you could be really following your intuition more than just keep going, going, going. And when you do that, Gemini, that could be what gives you this Six of Wands. Because you could be thinking more clearly because you're more rested. And you could be feeling more grateful, practicing more gratitude because you're not burnt out. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, you have that Four of Wands on the bottom. You have the Six of Pentacles, and it's an armadillo. He's throwing all that coins around. Two sixes is always a positive thing as well. It's a blessing coming in. That Four of Wands. And I know it's like, well, a blessing, what is it? A blessing is it's it's like count your blessings every day, even the small ones, even the small wins. The lovers are popping out. Even if somebody wasn't rude to you when you went to go get your coffee that day, that's a blessing. They could have made it wrong and you went back and said, do you mind remaking this? And they could have been mean to you, or vice versa. You could have been working there and they could have been really mean coming back in. It all works the same way. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, you have the Lovers, and you have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. And this can be about love, of course. This is your power card. So this is about harmony. This is about peace. This is about a good partnership in general. So this can be about love. This is about your path as well. Your choosing. When that card comes out, it's all about you being protected. typically with that angel on the card. With the Empress and the Page of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords and you have the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands on the bottom, this can be about something with that Empress card. This can be something that has to do with a mother figure. Maybe some of you are laying down some burdens with a mother figure. Maybe you are a mother figure and you are laying some burdens down with your child. Maybe you have a relationship that just doesn't work with your adult child. Whatever it is, it's different for everybody, right? But you could be receiving a message from them with that Page of Swords. You could be doing a lot with that Page of Pentacles, and then all of a sudden you get this message coming from them, like you haven't heard from them in a long time. With the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands, you have the Death card on the bottom, and you have the Ten of Wands coming back out. So, with this one, I said you could be dealing with a situation that you are trying to be excited about, but there's a lot of conflict and competition. That could be for some of you. Maybe it's an industry that you're in, or maybe you were and you're trying to get out of an industry like that. Take it how it resonates. And maybe you're getting ready to lay down these burdens and you're finally getting towards the end. And with the Death card, you're like, I'm getting out of this industry. I can't stand it. It's too much. I'm ready to be more excited about something else with that Page of Wands. That could be for some of you. Or this could be a type of family or partnership situation where there can be a lot of bickering and fighting. And you're ready to just kind of extend your boundaries a little bit. I don't want to say cut ties, but just extend your boundaries out a little bit and say, this is a little bit too much. This isn't for me. With the Magician and the Queen of Wands, you have the Four of Wands and you have the Seven of Cups. And like I was saying, when you are trying to pull down that idea where you want to be bold, you want to be assertive, you want this great life as well with this Four of Wands. You want a happy home, you want this happy family. But the Seven of Cups is that same type of Gemini energy. It's that, well, what do you want, Gemini? And you're just like, I don't know. You have all these choices, you have all these cups, and you're just like, I don't know, I don't know. And I feel like you can be a little bit confused, a little bit maybe full of illusions sometimes, but I feel like sometimes is it illusion or is it just we have big hopes? I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like it's all good energies coming in. It's like at the end, you start off with the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I really feel like you're just taking care of yourself. That's what I think this reading is saying. It's like you're starting to trust your intuition more and letting your intuition and your body almost tell you what to do and really letting that guide you. Or if you're doing some sort of spiritual journey, almost letting that sort of guide you. And by that, it's the ending where you're at the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Magician. And then I feel like that helps you're guided to make the right choice, at least this time around, or you make the choice that you feel like is the best one for you. But I know it's hard, Gemini. We have such a hard time making choices, right? But they're all for good reason and they're all part of our journey. So don't ever feel like you're making the wrong choice. It's all for the best. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for viewing me today. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. Enjoy your week so much, and I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.